Bumming with Bob. Let's have a few brews. We'll have some fun with the bum wine crew. So kick your feet up and grab you a beer. 'Cause damn, man, I'm glad that you're here.
All right. This is Bumwine Bob, waiting to an all-new edition of Bum with Bobcat. We are streaming here live on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel and available on all your favorite podcast apps. So as you can see right there on the bottom, on the ticker, subscribe today, youtube.com/BumwineBob. If you're just strolling along and you come across us, thank you for tuning in. If you're one of the new subscribers I've gained over the past few weeks due to some YouTube shorts, hopefully you'll enjoy what we're doing here and stick around. So get your drinks ready because we have a action-packed episode on tap here this week, and we will keep the party going. We're going to get it started, actually, and bring in Mr. Malt Liquor himself. Roadhouse is here too, man. Roadhouse, how you doing? I don't know. We got him muted here. I don't know. See, this is the new technology, folks.
Yeah,
you see,
here we go.
you see, we're starting things out here with a bang as we get the ball rolling here.
That
using
snuck in
these.
on me.
See, it's we're coming in hot here, man. We got to get drinking, man.
Sure
As
enough.
you see here, we're streaming here using the Rumble Studio now for the live streaming to test this out. I tested it out last week with a special solo show just to get the feet wet to try things out a little bit, and now we're going to give it another shot here this week with the duo here, the dynamic duo of the bottom shelf right here on the podcast. So
it's free to subscribe.
Well, it is
free to sign up with Rumble.
See, free is good. We like free, cheap, bottom shelf. Doesn't matter if it's food, drinks, streaming services. We're looking for the best bang for the buck.
Yes.
So I think it's time to get drinking. I need to crack something open because we're kind of doing another little grab bag episode of the podcast. Nothing particular, but I'm calling it the fall beer flights and lights because we have a flight. You go out, you go to the brewery, you go out somewhere, you get a nice beer flight. Mm-hmm. Usually they give you, these little glasses to test things out. But here, we don't go with the little ones. We go big.
Definitely.
So, and I'm going to start off. I got a couple goodies here today. And I'm going to start off by keeping the party going here. As you have here, we have our, the Bumwine Bob Beer of the Week here, the Garage Beers, which I told the guys at Garage Beer, we can, make that sponsorship happen.
Sure.
We got room to, put some extra decor on the walls here. So, guys.
Yeah. And I can always stand to redecorate.
Yeah, I mean, you can put that right next to the Four Loko and the American flag. You can,
absolutely,
we can move things around here. So I'm gonna start off here with a little classic light beer, a little garage beer to just get the party going here.
We already got somebody in the chat there, Mike. Good evening.
Say hey,
Mike, if
okay,
you're
welcome.
on,
Mike,
I want you to choose a number between 1, 2, and 3. Because that's going to choose which beer I'm going to crack.
See, we'll see if he's still paying attention or not. If not, then we're gonna move along to the next one. It's rapid fire here, people. So either way. All right, Mike, you snooze, you lose, buddy. I'm sorry, but hey,
Bob, 1, 2, or 3.
Let's go 3.
3.
All
right. I got them lined up in the cooler in order. Number 3 mystery choose is.
Ooh.
I'm going to do the Twisted Tea tonight, black cherry flavor. and just recently started drinking twisted tea. I know you have for a little bit. I've had the original, and I like it pretty well.
Yeah, I know you were talking to me and you were between the raspberry
Yeah,
and the black cherry.
yeah.
And I had the raspberry was one of the 24s in 24.
Okay.
I cracked open because it was literally a random can that had been sitting in my fridge for at least 2 years, I would say,
Yeah.
because it's not my go-to. It's not something that I would drink on a regular basis. But when I cracked it open and I tried it uh, to just use for the 24, I
Yeah.
was like, this actually isn't that bad when it comes to a malt beverage.
I know you said that earlier today, but something kept drawing me to this black cherry that I had to know. So,
Hey, hey, hey! Cheers.
cheers. All right. Definitely black cherry, but you definitely get that original twisted tea right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Yeah,
good.
I think the twisted tea gets I don't think a bad rap, but
It doesn't
it
get.
it it gets that it has a stigma to it,
Well, ever
and it
since that guy crashed that guy in the dome with the can in the
you know
convenience store,
that,
and from there on,
it kind of got some street cred after that with the
yeah, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna like this one.
yeah, I've always said the twisted tea it's very smooth, easy to drink. You barely taste the alcohol
Yeah,
with it, and I
and
think
it's
what I think that's 5%,
five
I believe
percent.
5%. Yeah, so
Yeah,
your standard regular beer.
it was interesting today. I was at the store and I was going to pick up garage beer, and it was there yesterday, but sold out today. So unfortunately, but they had buy three save $1. Any talls,
Oh wow,
mix and match. So
that's
I
why
got
we got
some
that's why you
more.
got that's why you got the big three going today.
Exactly. It was
man, man, buy three, save $1, man. That hey, you can't go wrong.
for a second I thought the back of the can had our truth on it.
I mean, they have been a big. I think Twisted Tea has been a big WWE sponsor over the years. I remember
Really?
always seeing the commercials during the programming there, so it wouldn't be too far out of reach that that could have been our truth in
Yeah,
there
and he's
with the
crazy enough anyway.
yeah. So
I can't
very well
believe I've
could have been.
slept on him for so long. I mean, he wasn't. I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but he's got a great gimmick going right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and now did you watch? This is big in the news these days. Have you watched the Mr. McMahon
I haven't
series
yet.
on Netflix? Okay,
No.
okay, all right. I went through it. I watched the whole thing. Uh, it's it's good, and it's also I think it leaves a lot to be desired of how deep I think people thought they would have gotten into the the scandal side of
Yeah.
things. Um, but you have to think of it through the aspect that it's on Netflix. It's mainly
Sure.
meant for people that don't know wrestling as
Right.
much as we would with it, where they retread for like 4 episodes about the whole history of the company, the golden era, the attitude era, buying WCW, and then all this stuff after that. So they go through the whole history of it. So to kind of get people who don't know about the business gives them
Right.
some background with it. And then at the end, it's kind of, tacked on into the last episode of saying, oh, yeah, Vince was doing this, and all of a sudden these scandals came out. He retired, he came back, and then more scandals came out. He retired again and hasn't been seen since. So it it was good. I mean, I would definitely say to watch it and go through it, but if you're really looking for anything out of the ordinary of what you would usually see on any regular wrestling documentary, it's nothing new in that regard.
Did it change your thoughts and feelings about the organization any?
No, no,
Did you lose or gain anything?
no, because it's pretty much all the same stuff you knew already.
Okay.
I mean, you know what Vince did to build the company, and you know what kind of a
Yeah.
businessman he is, and you can't take that part away from him. And then you just see more of the the creepy old man side of it that he morphed into over the years, and possibly could have been from the beginning
Yeah.
too, when there's been allegations against him since the 80s. So it's not like this was something new that happened over the last handful of years. It's just this is the first person that came out and really said something
Okay.
about it. So it's good. I mean, if you want if you want to find a way to kill
I was
six
just
hours,
worried about other Netflix documentaries, and they kind of spin it
hmm
and distort it, but or not tell you everything. How's that? They leave bits and pieces out that make it seem like your imagination is going to take you here
hmm
without saying it out loud to you.
yeah, yeah, and I
Like,
could.
did you watch the Making a Murder
No, I never watched
with
that
the
one.
Stephen Avery story?
No, no.
So watching that, it was just crazy. And then after it was over, and you start, I was doing some digging on my own, and they kind of film it and report it as he's innocent. But then you start reading the actual news clippings and seeing actual things. No, that motherfucker was guilty as fuck. I know he did it, but they make him out to be the victim. They do a good job of it, and it's well worth the watch.
Yeah, I think with this it was interesting because they started working and filming it, and I think in the beginning of 2021 before all this stuff came out. So essentially, it was going to be probably like a more positive piece on Vince, where
Yeah.
they show all the interviews and the people they were talking to at the time, and then they pretty much say that right before they were going to finish the interviews is when the claims came out, and Vince canceled the remaining interviews for the
I just
series.
wonder if them doing that documentary, and they dug up some dirt that came to light, that just finally somebody was like, fuck it, let's just dump it. Let's just dump this whole load and get it over with. You know,
Yeah.
go to the laundromat and just
Just
wash it all.
yeah, let it
Let it
all
all
out.
out now. Get it washed up and cleaned up, and then back to business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of
And
trickling over time, just wash it all at once.
yeah. Yeah, cuz it's like you're going through and you see the how it starts off, then okay, like, okay, well they canceled everything. Okay, all these accusations come out, and then they're trying to piece together the remaining
Yeah.
parts of it at the end. And Netflix even said, I think whoever uh was editing the whole thing says they still had like 10 hours of content that they didn't use.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
So it's like, well, will you be releasing any of that stuff, or will that ever see the light of day, or is it stuff that's more incriminating? Like, could it have been worse things that could have been said? So you never, like I said, they try to spin it whatever way with it, but I think you would have expected it to be a lot more harsh on Vince for it, but I guess you don't want to go too into it. And I mean, I know they just got with Raw going to Netflix in January, so they just did that big money deal.
Yeah.
But I think some of this too is just them trying to distance themselves from Vince and saying, look, this is a guy who used to run the company, did all this stuff, but he's gone. So you don't have to worry about him anymore. Come watch the new era, the new show in January when that starts. So
Yeah, I'll check it out this weekend.
yeah.
Because
Definitely say if you have 6 hours to to kill over the course of a few days,
yeah,
it works.
okay, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. But so I started off with the garage beers here. So I said we'll keep it a little light this week.
They're
And
smooth. They're
yeah,
definitely smooth.
smooth, beer flavored beer
I
as
mean,
the can says.
you can knock them out really easy, and you prove that. I've been busy today. I had the day off, so I was doing a lot of stuff today, and I think I blew through about 8 Miller Lights throughout the day, and it's just simple.
Easy,
So
easy drinking
I
beer.
don't think to be honest, if I would have bought those garage beers, I don't think I can go. I've went through my day knowing they're in the fridge and not ripped into them and probably blew through them all
Yeah,
before we.
and yeah, they'll go down quick.
Yes.
And like we were saying, is you go out. Okay, say you went, you bought a 12-pack of the garage beer. I mean, that will last you a day if you're lucky. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe two, depending on what you're doing. But that's why you always have to load up on the big packs. And if you can get maybe if you got the 24-pack, if they
Mm,
had that,
yeah.
that'll last you a little bit, a little bit longer.
What I was doing today, I mowed grass. That was, 2.5 hours. Then I pressure washed, and that was the whole. I did that until the sun went down, and I still got more to do. But taking breaks and stopping and you just blow through beer really quick. Just happens. Normal.
Yeah. I mean, especially when it's easy drinking
Yes.
beer.
Light. It isn't heavy on you. There's not a lot of belching. There's not a lot of foam. It's just a good, refreshing drink, a substitute for water.
Exactly. I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, 4% alcohol, 95 calories, 3
That's
carbs. So it's
That's a perfect all day sipping, drinking beer.
yeah.
Perfect.
So I decided to keep it light and get a few companions for
Okay.
the garage beer tonight, and it's not a 24 in 24 this year for this one here, but we got the 25 ounce, we got the natural light, the big
Yeah.
one here, brewed in America since 1977, and I picked this one up because I had to do this to give some props to our friends over at Natty Light, since I did win one of the prizes for the Natural Light Cooling Down New Jersey sweepstakes that I'm pretty sure I didn't go back and look, but I'm pretty sure I filled out the form while we were recording one of the podcasts. Somehow I think I stumbled across it, or I think I got the email as we were
Okay.
talking about something, and we talked about it. I'll have to dig it up. It's in the archives.
Sure.
One of the podcasts we did over the past few months, and a few weeks back, out of the blue, it actually went to my junk email
Oh,
folder,
wow.
and luckily I looked because I saw an email from what was it, the AB sweepstakes, for Anheuser-Busch sweepstakes, and it said, "Hi there, congratulations, you are a potential winner of one $250 prepaid card that may be used towards your electricity bill as part of Natural Light's Cooling Down New Jersey sweepstakes. Please respond with your full name, mailing address, date of birth within 48 hours to claim your prize." And I had missed a day, it was a day later that I found it. So luckily, I beat it before the 48-hour cutoff time. Emailed them back, gave them my info, and then they sent me the prepaid card to use towards the bills. So I had to take $1.50 or so out of that
Yeah,
to put
that's
towards
amazing. A
this
solid
here.
$250, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Even though
awesome.
this one here, and I picked this up yesterday, and I saw it in the cooler. It was at a spot that I don't go to often, but
Uh-huh.
I went to pump in just to see what they had, and I saw the can on the shelf, and I brought it home, and I looked at the can. I'm like, this can looks a little old, and on the date on the bottom of it is July 10th of 23. So
Oh, wow.
so it is a little old, but I'm sure it's still good.
Yeah.
So we'll crack open this guy here to our friends over at Natural Light for thanking them for the big sweepstakes.
Well, I'm going to bring this into the picture.
Oh, there we go. We
The
got
Icehouse Edge.
the
We
Ice
had
House
those
Edge.
a few weeks back, and they were so good. I had a lot of choices for my 3 for $1 off today,
Hmm.
and I just kept getting pulled back to this Icehouse. And
Can't
so,
go wrong. That's that 8%. Another one of
oh
those
yeah, it is
high gravity.
8%.
Yeah, the 8%. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So all right. Cheers.
Cheers. That's good, good, good.
Yeah. There we go.
By the way, I caught the shout out to me the other day on your belch when you went solo. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was for you. You and Efren for the
Yeah.
for the burping there.
I saw Efren today on Instagram getting all his old albums signed by Debbie Gibson.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
That's
he met
freaking
her a few days
crazy.
ago. Yeah,
Wow, she looked amazing too.
yeah, she still looks good for her age.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Now, so I was kind of going through like these light beers and kind of comparing it to
Okay.
the
I see
taste
what you're saying.
with the
Yeah.
garage beer here, and the Natural Light after the first couple sips has more of that. I don't want to say the fruity flavor, but it has like a different taste to it.
Yeah.
Like we said, the garage beer is like a crisp. It just tastes like beer, but the Natural Light has that little hint of a different taste to it. I don't want to say fruity because it's not like a Natter Days or one of their fruit flavored beers, but it has a little bit hint of a different taste to it.
That's funny because we can never seem to put our finger on that.
Yeah,
It's like this Icehouse Edge, and you said it is that kind of that
yeah,
apple fall, and that's a legit comment.
yeah. But this is a different taste than that. Like the high gravity
Yes.
apple taste that I like to say. This has like it's a very faint taste to it, which you wouldn't really pick up unless you were drinking it, side by side
Yes.
with like a garage beer or something else like that, just to see the difference in the taste, which you can see. Which, like I said, I mean, who knows? I mean, the Natural Light. I mean, these are mass produced, Anheuser Busch
Uh-huh.
beers, and this one here is like over a year old. So, but hey, still good. Still,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
complaining.
So here's something I've purchased here lately, and I've always wanted one, I don't understand why I've waited so long to buy one. Can crusher.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I sat out there. I've got cans everywhere. I got, where I sit on the porch. There's a bag there. I got back porch. There's a bag there. I got my shop. There's a bag there. I got all these cans out there, and I probably crushed cans for 4 hours while I was drinking, putting those cans in it. So, I'm going to try to, I can't imagine in my lifetime how many cans I've cracked and how much money I've thrown away. But let's see what happens.
I was gonna say, I mean, yeah, there's no way you can count. I mean, how many
No.
you've gone through.
I tell
Uh,
people, I said, if I stop drinking today, these young kids, I tell them, if I stop drinking today and you drank for the rest of your life, I don't think you could catch me. I've literally drank enough to probably sink a small ship.
I believe it. I mean, just seeing the amount that you can put down right here over a couple hour
Yeah.
period compared to a full evening or a full night of drinking, and then
Yeah.
over the course of many years of that same thing.
Yep.
It makes sense to me.
It's the love. That's what brought us together here today.
Yeah, the love of the bottom shelf, and you showed me that nice picture today of
Yeah.
your memories from 8 years ago of enjoying some Schlitz malt liquor, the bowl right there. If you can see through
Yeah.
the glare there, look at that, the classic Schlitz malt
It came
liquor.
up in what was it? Time Hop. And it said 8 years ago I took that picture. And I was thinking that liquor store I bought that, I used to get it at, I get it in 12 packs of 12-ounce cans. Uh, they're right next to Vision Works, and they're gone. Gone. Ooh,
Ooh, big dog.
big dog. So I don't know where his supplier was getting it, but when they left, I actually went to a store down the road and asked them to talk to their distributor because they got to have the same one, honestly.
You would think, yeah, if
Yeah.
you're right there.
And they're like, no, he said he couldn't get it. And I was, I just like, well, his dick's in the knot. I know he can. He just don't want to. Same with that same store, readily stocked Red Dog. Just very odd stuff that, was good to
Yeah,
us.
every once in a while, you would get those stores that had like the rarities.
Yeah.
Um, and the Schlitz malt liquor is one of those that's hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, man. I see some people that pops up all the time with them, and I don't know if it's like I want to say like Michigan or in that area.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where it is. Like I always say, it's like the regional drinks and regional spots that they have this stuff in. Because some people will post all the time, like, "Oh, I got a 40 of Schlitz malt liquor, or I have the Tall Boys," and I'm like, I can't find it anywhere. There is one spot um, within 45 minutes of me that had the Schlitz, the blue bowl, and then the high gravity,
The
the gold.
gold.
And now I haven't been there in maybe 2 years at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the last time I went there, I think I got maybe the last couple cans that were left, and it's another one of the stores where they had just done like a remodel
Yeah.
of it. And because when I went in when I went in the first time, it was like a half deli, half liquor store spot, and you go to the back cooler. The one's broken. The one has a broken door. It says don't use this handle. Use the other side to get in there to get the stuff out. And then I went back the last time a couple years ago, and they had like redone the whole place. They had these nice new fancy coolers, and they still had the Schlitz there, and I picked up a couple cans, and if it wasn't the last ones, there might have been one or two left. But I just had the feeling that they were trying to,
Move it
upscale
on.
it
Yeah.
and get it out of there. And that's what you hate to see is those ones that have the good stuff, and then all of a sudden it vanishes from the shelves. And you had those shelves that were filled with malt liquor, and like I go into the one where they had where I used to get the double malt, and right up top you had you had the three Colt 45s in a row. You had the high gravity, the double malt, and the regular,
Yeah.
and then below that you has your old English cans, your St. Ides cans, and then next thing you know, okay, the St. Ides is gone, the old English is gone. Okay, the Colt 45 high gravity's gone, double malt's gone. All you have left is just your regular Colt 45, and now they've replaced it with, probably some more Modelo's in there.
Yeah, the Modelo's going crazy.
It's a whole row.
Crazy.
Every place you go, it's a whole row compared to the. What
Almost
flavor do
2
you?
rows
What
now.
flavor do you want? What flavor do you
Yeah.
want?
Yeah, 2 rows of it now.
Yeah, it keeps
I'm
littering.
gonna at the end of this month, I'm going back to heading back to Louisville, and I'm gonna hit some more spots. There's my normal spot where I can get my Colt 45, 40s, and 12-ounce bottles. That place that has the 12-ounce bottles of Colt 45 is only like 3 miles up the road where I used to buy the Schlitz. But every time I go back to Louisville, I always forget to go by this one spot. It's a Hood store, buddy. Hood. And I need to stop in
Those
there.
those
They
those are the
had
good
40s.
ones, though.
Yeah. They had glass 40s of St. Ives. They had the double deuces of St. Ives. And I don't think about it until I'm like halfway home from my trip. I'm like, shit. So this time I'm going to write a Post-it note and have it
Don't
ready to
forget.
go to remind me to go by there. Because we keep talking about St. Ives, and now I have a bad craving for it.
Yeah, me too. I was out the other day, and I was like, I know of one spot that has 40s of it, and I was like, oh, if I end up going that way, I'll stop in and pick some up.
Yeah.
But I didn't make it over that way.
Then I had a video. I had on my time hop the other day come up the video of me playing Edward 40 hands with my friends, and we were using St. Ives that night. And that was so many years ago, but I'll try to post.
Yep, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, the see, look at that. The 40 hands right there. There's the sip. The
So that was
magic.
probably 2004, somewhere in that range.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
But that just I gotta relive that. Even if I have to play Edward 40 hands by myself.
Well, I was gonna say, well, we brought it up,
Yes.
and we said we were looking for some sort of a challenge for once we hit 1,000 subscribers. Now we're over the 600 hump
Ooh, I see
now.
where you're going.
So any of those new subscribers that we picked up here over the past few weeks, if you're one of the people that hopped on board, we're almost at 50,000 views on my fridge video that was blowing up this past weekend, which I think, knock on wood, we finally made ourselves out of the YouTube doghouse
Yeah.
for whatever reason. Between that video and then me with my Labatt Blue in the McDonald's Boo buckets for the Labatt Blue Boo buckets, coming from McDonald's. Uh, if you're new to the show and to the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel, and you've made it this far into a podcast,
Yep.
tell your friends. We were talking about this after we did the Manischewitz Wine Challenge. When we hit 350, which was a small milestone. We said we're going big for the next one. We want to hit that 1,000
Yeah.
subscriber mark. And we talked about this previously about maybe some sort of an Edward 40 Hands challenge of sorts with either Roadhouse, myself, or anybody else who wants to join in. The more the merrier. You're more than welcome to hop on with us here and duct tape that 40 to your hands.
And we'll create a hashtag so you can upload your videos with you and your friends doing Edward 40 Hands and be able to tag us in it.
Yeah,
I'd like to see something like that happen.
Yeah, because there's the malt liquor community is
It's growing.
Is growing. It's huge. You got the
Making
people.
a comeback, like LL Cool J said.
Don't call it a comeback.
That's right.
But it's always been out there. But you got to get out there with us and join in, and we're happy to spread the word here with it. And anybody in there, if you enjoy that malt liquor, those 40s, hop on board.
Well, for tonight, I'm going to do the trifecta.
So there's one left there.
I do have one more left, and we'll just do some magic. Get it to come up.
Ooh, there it is. The big steel, the 211.
Yeah, 211.
211 right there.
Grandma's boy.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Ooh.
Well, is saving the $1 really worth the time? Absolutely, guys.
Yeah.
We put this research in for you.
That's true. That's true. And I did have one more myself.
What?
That I brought. Yeah, I had three. I mean,
I agree.
one of them was a little guy.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
12 ounce can. But since we were keeping things light, I had one more 24 ounce can to cross off the list, and that's just a classic Coors Light. The silver bullet, Light. The silver bullet here. I needed to. I think I got to hydrate myself a little bit here after this. So and to go with here and trying out these different light beers and say, okay, how do the tastes compare to one another? So, well,
hey, let me ask you a question. Have you seen any of the PBR Easies or the PBR Extras anymore?
Well, okay. Well, funny that you should bring that up. The I do see the PBR Extras fairly regular. I see the 12 packs of them, but the PBR Easy, they discontinued that maybe a year or so ago, probably more than that at this point. But I saw somebody post yesterday. They were at some sort of, I don't know if it was a beer expo or convention, but there is a new Pabst. What was it? It was. I don't know if it wasn't Pabst Easy, but it's essentially PBR Easy, but they were calling it Pabst something.
Smear?
No, not Pabst Smear.
Oh, beg my pardon.
Yeah. I think it was. Yeah, I saw it. Let me see. I can see if I can pull it up here quick, and if I can find it. Yeah, but they were like, oh, it's essentially the PBR Easy, just with new. Pabst Light. I guess that's what I should have said here. Is this the Pabst Light?
Oh wow,
is the thing there? Yeah, 96 calories, 3.5 grams of carbs. So that's really close to like the garage beer, but I think
Yeah.
they're trying to, crisp and refreshing. So just kind of branding it a little bit different
Yeah. I like it.
from the PBR.
Can't
Uh,
wait. We'll
so
do it.
be looking forward to that. It says supposedly to be released March 1st of 25.
All
So we
right.
have until March to.
That kicks off our drinking season. We say that every year. We do a podcast. We're getting ready to roll into summertime, and that buzz, it just gets exciting and good release of that. That'd be all right. We'll have to definitely keep on top of that one.
Yeah, and we're still waiting for the full release of the Real
And that was
American
another
beer.
picture that came up in my time hop is the Blue Bull Schlitz, but um, I had the Pabst Extra,
Okay.
and I was drinking Extra and the uh, MD 2020 cans, one of the pineapple flavored ones, was all in one. So if you think about it, that was, I think, the day I took those pictures is the day that we did the mystery podcast.
I
That's in
was
the
gonna
archive.
say it was the. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah, that was a interesting thing. Um, guys, if you're curious about it, ask about it. Maybe we'll cut some pieces out and make
Hey,
shorts out of them. I don't know.
hit. I don't know. Hit.
That'd be a lot of work for Bob.
Yeah, but hey, but if you want to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, we could
That's
have it as a
it.
special treat
And,
too.
you know,
Uh,
and
eh,
maybe we can do a special competition or a contest that one lucky listener might get the whole episode.
I'm sure the people will be chomping at the bits for
No, it's so bad.
for that one.
Next
That's
to next to the 10-year anniversary
hmm
where we had what 10 guests, we went
Yeah,
3.5 hours.
yeah.
That may be the second longest recording.
It very well could be, and the one that never saw the light of day
Yes,
with it either.
and
So
there's a good reason.
yeah,
We'll do a rundown. I think I was doing the Pabst Extra, the Mad Dog cans, um, Orange Jubilee, Colt 45. This is in a course of what, 12 hours?
yeah. I guess the course of a day leading up to the evening,
Mm-hmm.
and a broken screen door in the process.
Yes, and guys, this is when Bumwine Bob and I were just kind of like getting familiar with each other. We were kind of like new friends. It wasn't. Yeah, I could have blew
Exactly. Then
that
at
up.
that point, you're like, "Oh man, do you want to keep doing this or?"
Do you want to keep talking, communicating?
Exactly. It could have been just cutting bait right there. Be like, "All right, you know what? Yeah, we'll be in touch. Oh, you want to do another recordings? Yeah, yeah. Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah,
We'll
I'll reach out to you.
yeah, we'll be in touch. My people will call your people. So
Yeah, that's it was a rare occasion, that's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, yeah. Now the Coors Light, as I'm going through drinking some of
Okay.
this, and like and to me personally, the Coors Light always has a distinct flavor to it. Not the fruity thing like the natural light, but it has like a I don't want to say an aftertaste to it. I don't know if you've ever noticed.
I know where you're going. I guess.
It has a distinct flavor to it that it's not that it's a bad flavor. It's just you always know when you're drinking a Coors Light. That's why people always do those blind taste tests all the time. I always see the videos.
Yeah.
Some guy he has a box in front of him, and on the back, he has all the cans of beer and the
Yep.
straws going into each
Yeah.
of them. Okay, you got to go through and say, okay, which one's which. And no doubt, every time I could pick out a Coors Light out of them, because it has a distinct taste to it. But I think a little bit crisper tasting than the natural light, but still not as clean tasting as the garage beer.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm trying to pinpoint exactly what it
You know,
is.
you're right there because even with Coors, I have the same opinion on Coors banquet beer, and I don't know if Coors Light is made the same way as the banquet with the cool mountain streams, but I will say this: we started filtering our water. I bought a filter system, and we started just pouring our water in it, filtering it, and just drinking that. The other night, I was taking my evening medicines, and I just got water out of the tap and shot it down. And I was like, holy crap, it tastes like mold.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? That goes to right where you're talking with this Coors and can't put your finger on it. But I think that's what it is. I think they have, there's David.
Yeah, see, there he is saying he's leaving work. He'll listen while driving. See?
Yeah.
Perfect. See? I know, David. We sprung this one on you out of nowhere here. You know, unannounced, live streaming. But that's why you got to subscribe. You got to hit that. You got to smash that subscribe button. You know, ring the bell for those notifications so you know when we're going live. Because
Yeah.
you never know.
We don't know what we're doing.
We don't
So
know. It could be
how
now.
can
It could
you
be, like I
expect?
said, it could be Thursday, could be Monday, could be Sunday. You know, you never know. That's why you have to be ready
Yeah.
out there. So
You hit those notifications, hit that bell. You'll
yeah,
always be up to date when shit drops.
exactly. Whatever nonsense we're covering here,
Wow.
each and every week. You know, kicking off, with fall. As we said, we were talking about getting ready for the springtime drinking. Now we've hit fall drinking
Yeah.
season. And as I was starting to say before, we still are waiting for the arrival of the Hulk Hogan's Real American beers to hit us here, which this guy claimed it was going to be the summer of Real American drinking, and we never got our hands on any yet.
Yeah. Listen here, brother. I'm ready for that. I want it. It's up north. It's north of me. I'm not traveling all the way back home to Akron, Ohio, or Cleveland, Ohio to get it.
They're going all over the place. They're like, it's like,
It's
okay,
all
we're
around it.
in Minnesota,
But
we're
you and I
in
are in
Rhode
this
Island.
8 ball. We're
Yeah.
in this 8 ball zone. So it just circles all the way up to Jersey down to Kentucky. Don't serve these guys, but we'll hit
Yeah.
everybody outside that
Yeah,
aura.
exactly. It was like a few weeks ago. They're like, okay, we're in Rhode Island, and I said, okay, when you coming to New Jersey?
Yeah.
They're like soon. Well, what do you mean soon? It's been like 4 months now.
It's been a few years since I've been in your area for any reason or another. But one of the things I love the most, and you brought it up earlier tonight when you said, the liquor store had a deli in it. The delis up there and are amazing. Breakfast delis, you go in and get a bagel and an egg and cheese, I would want to come your way just for that. I miss that so much
Yeah.
all the time. Just to pull in there and run in and you walk in, order, pay, my man makes it, and you walk
Yeah,
out.
you wait.
And the
Yeah,
group,
you get your goods and you go.
and the place is no bigger than a walk-in closet.
Yeah, yeah. Some places it's like a house that they turned into
Yeah,
like
but
a deli now.
it's so good. It's so quick and so good, and people just, if they've never experienced it, they don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. You get your essentials. You get your tall boys.
Yeah.
You get your
And the next day, you need that bagel and egg and cheese sandwich.
Mhm. Yeah, and like I said, sometimes too, it's cheaper to get that tall boy than to get a bottle of Coke or something. It's like
Sure. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I had to help my father-in-law yesterday, and we went up to Indiana, and we stopped at a truck stop. He had to fill up with fuel. I ran in and I grabbed 2 Cokes and a Little Debbie, a Nutty Bar, Little
Mhm.
Debbie. It was like almost $6.
yeah,
It's stupid dumb.
yeah.
Little Debbie's are $1 something now. Just drives me nuts.
I know, I know, but at least for the most part, yes. I mean, the beer prices are always creeping up
Yeah,
as well, but a lot of the tall boys and the single cans are usually staying around the same price. And sometimes you can get the good prices on the uh lower end ones like the Icehouse Edge. I don't know how much that was for a tall boy of that. I
I
know.
think they were 248 a piece. 248? Yeah. I think that's what they were. 248 a piece. And then when I bought 3, I saved $1.
Okay.
Now, here's what happened to me last week, and I was very disappointed, but I went ahead and paid for it. I went into my normal spot, bought a 30 pack of Coors Banquet cans, and it came out to 29 something. And I was, I mean, I paid for it and took it, of course, but I hit a wall right then.
Mhm.
Um, I'm going to drop a little lower, and I'm going to get Old Milwaukee, or this is the filler drinking. This is
Yeah.
the everyday grabs. 6 to 8 to 10 of them. I can't afford that. It's just
Yeah, yeah, a lot of those 30
out of reach.
packs a lot of the 30 packs keep creeping up in price, and going to the store too, and it's okay, here's the prices, okay, 25, 27 for these, and it's like, what are these prices? And you go down and you're trying to find oh, we have a Dr. Frosty brew here, joining. Cheers, guys, what are you drinking? Well, right now, Roadhouse got the Steel Reserve, I got the the Coors Light, Natural Light, and then don't forget the garage beer too here. So
We
so
pulled a
so
trifecta.
you got the trifecta. So cheers, Doctor Frosty Brew. We'll drink to that.
I'll turn my head and cough.
but yeah, you look at those 30 pack prices, and then you try to find, okay, what's the cheapest one I can get, and usually like I can get a Hams
Yeah.
or what? Well, you can still get those 30. I can still get those 36 packs of the Boxer for
Boxer.
20 bucks.
Hey, listen, you cannot go wrong with Boxer.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, they were so good.
yeah. I have one can of each left
Okay.
still
No,
in the
I
fridge
flew
that
through them. They were so
yeah,
good.
yeah. Like every
Yeah,
once they're very
that's where I'm
sporadic.
at.
They're very sporadic with them here. It's like the one spot. Sometimes they'll have the 36 pack of the regular, and then sometimes they'll have the light. Then sometimes they'll have the ice. And I guess people must be buying them. I mean, they're there one day and they're gone.
Yes.
So that's I would love to sit there in some of these stores and just watch and see what people come in and buying. And who are the people that are buying either that or like the 40s of, Colt 45?
So one of the things I really loved is when you were at the golf course and you had your stand set up and you were interviewing people that were coming by. Uh, some the genuine comments you were getting that day were fantastic, and I think you could pull that off sitting outside of a liquor store.
Yeah. Now,
Say, what'd you purchase today? Why? Have you ever done this? And try to
right, like he's like, hey, somebody comes and says, oh, well, it's tight. I don't get paid till Friday. I have to just get a little something to hold me.
absolutely
Oh, there. What a
100%.
regular, the man on the street. I think we had said before, just going out there and talking to the people about it. And and speaking of liquor stores and everything, David said here, I had to pull over to tell you this. I had a coworker. I told a coworker about the sketchy hood I went to in Saginaw, Michigan. He told me that that was a rough area, and he said he won't go there. Was shocked I survived. If you want the good stuff, you
Yes, you got to
can't.
do what you got to do.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
it's kind of worth risking.
Yeah, or you gotta do what you gotta do to get the quote unquote the good stuff. But
So Dr. Frosty Brew, he tried garage beers. It's not bad, but for the price, probably not worth it. And that's where we talked about, because I'm frugal,
hmm
and for a 4%, I think they're a little high. Um,
yeah, it's a little bit above it, and we went over this when we were talking with Tony when we were talking about the
yeah,
garage beer, and at least by me when I picked it up, it was 15.99 for a 12 pack of 12-ounce cans, and it's not terrible, but it's not great. Now, it's really not that bad when you compare it to the prices of some of these 12 packs now of the budget beers have gone up as well. I was in a store, the same place I got the Natty Light
yeah.
yesterday. The 12 packs of Natty were like $12. So $12 for a 12 pack of natural light versus 15, $16 for a 12 pack of garage beer. It's not that far off. And it's tough. And then even like then I got the 6 pack of the 6-ounce cans of the lime ones. And this was $10 for a 6 pack of
Yes,
16-ounce cans.
those same are 10.99 here.
Yeah.
Be regular garage beer or lime, and I was ready to pay for that today, and they were out of stock. But I still think that's a little steep.
It is. I think, I think we talked about
It's
this in the
great.
beginning
It's
too.
fantastic. Do I feel like I wasted my money? No. But do I think I overpaid? Yes.
Yes, yes, I would agree.
It's very fine where we're at with that.
Yeah, it's not outrageous like the craft beer price, like the 4 pack of a 16-ounce
Yeah.
can for $16. That's
Here's where I'm at
crazy.
with this. Everybody is going to pay that once to try it, and they're going to say that's a really good beer, but will they repurchase? And I'm afraid they're not.
Yeah, if they bump down the price a couple bucks, I think you would really
I think
be.
if they just say fuck it and undercut and just drop it,
Mhm.
they volume versus, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, and especially now with the marketing they have behind it,
Yes.
and and I know a lot of people who were fans of the garage beer from the beginning got a little upset with them, saying like they kind of sold out when they got the Kelsey brothers involved with it. But
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, it's whatever.
Here,
Uh,
all right. Here's Roadhouse opinion on that one. Kelsey brothers are great. They're out there. They're out front. They're in public. All right. So now people know who garage beers are. Now rotate to the average drinker like Bumwine Bob and the Dude Network and Roadhouse. And people can relate to us more than they can an NFL superstar. And then it could drop the price because I'm not in it for the money. I'll do it for free.
yeah, exactly. So hey, like I said, we'll put
Yeah.
put it right there. We'll get it. But yeah, it's
Well, I've busted through all three of these.
see, Dave said the craft beer to malt liquor ratio in price is nuts.
It's
Which is
nuts.
true. Yeah, it is.
These are all empty, Dave.
See, look at that Roadhouse there, pounding them down as always.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get to that hour mark. And
We are.
Roadhouse is
We're right on time.
He's right there with it.
I mean, you guys can clock us with a calendar.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, it's been my pleasure to sit back here with you tonight and go live, have some drinks, talk about a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, whole lot of nothing, but everything all at once as we
Yeah.
go through the grab bag, another grab bag of beers here as we hit hit October, you know, and you know what October is? We have a Loco Ween around the
Local
corner.
wing
Yeah,
is
four Loco October because they were out there today. They recently released, and David said he had some 211 last night too, so he's right with
Oh,
you.
yeah. I
He's
wouldn't
right with
drink that shit, Dave. Spare yourself. I had a Four Loco last night. I had a Four Loco USA.
USA. So
Yeah.
you had perfect timing for the big announcement that Four Loco did today,
Yeah.
that they had a special goodie here, and I don't think we can do it justice by just talking about it. So I'm gonna have to show it off here. What Four Loco announced today,
All right. We're ready.
and this
Okay.
here is you have the Four Loco Arm limited edition koozie. As you see here, have this here. The
It's a bean snapper.
yeah. Let me look at this here, and this here, which you have the wonderful Riley Reed here showing it off. If you haven't seen the video on the Four Loco social media pages here, and I mean, even though it's $69 for the
Yeah, cut slashing price.
I mean, slash your prices, but you do get
Slash.
exclusive. I don't know what the exclusive Riley Reed video content is, but that very well could be worth the price of admission right there. You never know what kind of video content that includes,
Oh, right.
and they also added some new merch here.
Oh, wow. I need that.
As,
I need that long sleeve shirt.
yes,
I need
but
that red hat.
see, I know you got your Make Loco Great Again hat, or you could enter for a chance to win your own forearm koozie. Because
Do we get to enter the chance to maybe
Try-
split or stump?
oh, do you get to try it out? On
Yeah.
just saying, we're just throwing it out there. But yeah, so Four Loko and this here. So if you haven't checked this out, this video, uh, you know,
She's
do
calling
it
me
in your
dude.
yeah. See?
Here she
Well, let's
goes.
see. I was gonna say we
Ah,
can.
Oh, hi, I'm Riley Reed. You may know me from your boyfriend's browser history. Whether you're voting for the Cheeto colored man with a roadkill toupee or the other party's second best option, someone who thinks that coconuts grow on coconut trees, I'm here to tell you you're f***ed either way. Thank you. I'm an American just like you. And I didn't literally work my ass off to have some moron tell me what to do. I mean, what the do I have in common with these egomaniacal, narcissistic, power-hungry boomers who suck and their way to the top? Maybe we do have something in common. I'd much rather myself than let either of them me, and you can yourself too. Just go to fourlocoforum.com and you can get this limited edition koozie. And guess what? All proceeds go to getting me elected, which will never happen, so I just get to keep all the money. Oh, say I'm Riley Reed, and I approve this message.
Brought to you by the absolutely unhinged marketing department at Four Loko and a bunch of other idiots.
So
99,
give them a lot of
89, 79, 69. Yes.
So give them a lot of credit. When Four Loko dropped that today, I was like, okay, like
Yes.
they kind of got back on track with the marketing of the stuff there. I mean, I don't know who's gonna be paying $69.99 for the.
You know what? I got my own arm, and I can sit on it till it goes numb
Yeah.
and still save $69. But it's real funny. I mean, we have everything else as Four Loko. Golly, it makes it real hard for me to not buy it.
But you can put it right there behind you, next to your skate deck over there. So
whatever.
I mean, but yeah, or you can enter to win it. I mean, I'll enter to win it. Maybe we get lucky.
Love my bucket hat.
See, yeah, the
you can also change your mood. Get all fucked up.
Oh no.
Motherfucker. Yeah, change your mood and get dark mode.
Yeah, see, hey, whatever works, man. You do what you got to do. You see.
Listen,
Okay.
You're not wasting your money when you buy Four Loko merch. It is quality shit.
Yeah,
I got this fucking skateboard up behind me. That's a bad son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, skateboard. You got the flag. I got my flags over on this side next to me, over here. So, and then
it's blown up for 2 years.
Yeah, you got your pool float, all available on the Four Loko shop. You can pick up your own today.
Yep.
Along with a bunch of other goodies they have out there.
But if you want fisted, go ahead and pay the $69 and get it.
Hey, it's up to you. You do you.
It got edited. She was
going all out, going all in there.
Going all in. Just like
I mean, it does say here to allow 6 to 8 weeks to receive the product and exclusive Riley Reed video content to your email.
Wow.
Product received will slightly differ from what is seen online. So I don't know.
Come on now.
What exactly does that mean? I don't know.
Well, all I can say is they've never disappointed.
Oh, here, and Dr. Frosty Bruce said, I'm not a loco aficionado, but what is the best flavor? David said blue raz.
No. It's going to be different between all of us. You don't like what I like. I'm 100% USA. 100%. And then second favorite is Jungle Juice. Go.
Yeah, that Jungle Juice was definitely up there on the list. You got the gold. I'm partial to that.
USA Jungle Juice and Gold, in my opinion, top 3. Power rankings with bum wine are a little different.
Yeah. See, I don't even remember what did I even mark as number 1. I don't even know. I'm gonna go back and look
Okay,
and
so
see.
Four Loco fingerboard.
Yeah, let me see. What did I got to go back in the archives here to see. 'Cause I don't even remember what the
Well, you got to experience some of like black. I never had Four Loco black. I never had.
yeah.
So it never was around me. I'm trying to think. No.
Hemp, Four Loco hemp.
No. You automatic delete.
Yeah.
I don't even want to try it and experience it.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, David said he might revisit the Jungle Juice.
All right.
You
Well,
should.
you got to think, Dave, when Bumwine Bob first tried USA, he wasn't a big fan. We revisited because I fell in love with it first taste. We did a revisit and he reconsidered. So
Yeah, it does. Sometimes it takes more than one experience with it to really get the full grasp on
yep.
flavor. So give him a shot. Give him try it out. It is for Loco October. Loco Ween is around the corner. We do have possibly a special for Loco Halloween podcast that we'll be working on to celebrate the holiday. So stay tuned.
I'm getting ready to lean into more this time of year. Temperatures dropping. Wild Irish Rose is coming back in rotation.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might get that big bottle I keep showing you.
The big jug.
The big jug.
Might as well. I mean, you're gonna drink
I've
it.
never bought it before, but I think I'm going to.
Yeah. If not that, get the big bottle of Manischewitz and get that.
Both. I'm too
Why
pissed.
not? Yeah, exactly. Why not?
I'll be like a girl there with Four Loco, and I'll just
going all over the place. Get your fist koozie there. So
yeah.
and if you want to see us fist anything, then
you
let
gotta
us
hit
know.
1,000. We're doing
1,000.
Edward 40 hands.
Tell your
We're either
friends exactly.
doing that or shotgun in the 40 or something.
Something, yeah. We'll make it happen. We'll follow through on whatever it is you guys want to see. Let us know. So, tell your friends, smash that subscribe button. We're trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. Every day we're creeping along.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I had the big push this past weekend. One of the shorts hits. If you like I said, if you followed us and subscribed from the YouTube shorts and you're still here watching, thank you. And tell your friends. It's word of mouth. Just keep spreading the good word. The best of the worst in cheap booze is right here on Bowie with Bobcat. We got all the good stuff here. You like your natural light. Like I got random ass cans here. I got empty High Life cans here. Miller Lite.
Tore them all up.
I'm almost getting to the point where I got to crack open the bottle here to pee in. So that's when it's time to wrap things up here.
Time to wrap that shit up.
Podcast, fall beers, flights and lights here. Roadhouse did the trifecta of the tall boys. I did the light beer trifecta with the garage beer, the Coors Light, the natural light. And honestly, I have to say, the garage beer is the smoothest one out of the three, but they all work. I mean,
I gotta say,
they're all gonna get the job done.
my Edge and 211 were great. Love it. Trying Black Cherry Twisted Tea for the first time. I will do it again. But until next time, Bob.
Hey, smash that
Listen,
subscribe button.
it's free. It's free. It's free and fun.
It's free and fun. We here. We have a good time. We drink.
We do appreciate you every week.
Yeah, Dave's always here. We got
always there.
Frosty
Always
Brew.
there. Can count on you.
Anybody else? Anybody else who
Dr.
pops
Frosty Brew. Love the name.
in? Yeah. Hey, we appreciate the love. We appreciate this the subscriptions. So tell your friends to check out the website at bonewinebob.com. Like, subscribe, rate, review the podcast on all your favorite podcast apps. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers. Motherfuckers!